Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something I'm super hyped about. We're about to drop into a country that's exploding with life, culture, and some of the most insane scenery you'll ever lay eyes on. From hidden street food gems in Hanoi to those iconic floating markets in the Mekong Delta, we're about to take you on a wild ride. Alright, first up, we're kicking things off in a place that looks like something straight out of a dream, Halong Bay. Picture this, emerald green water as far as the eye can see, and rising out of it, these massive limestone pillars covered in lush jungle. We're talking thousands of these islands, each one with its own unique shape, some hollowed out with caves, some with hidden beaches. You can rent a boat, cruise around, soak it all in. Kayaking is huge here, and for good reason. You're paddling through these towering islands, the water dripping off your paddle, the sun on your face. There are hidden lagoons tucked away, secret beaches you can only reach by kayak. Local legend says that these islands were created by a dragon descending into the bay, its tail carving out the landscape. Whether you believe the myths or not, there's a definite magic to this place. Halong Bay isn't just a place you visit, it's an experience. Next up, we're diving headfirst into the bustling streets of Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam and a city that never sleeps. Seriously, this place is alive 24/7. Motorbikes zipping through traffic, street vendors cooking up amazing food on every corner. It's a sensory overload in the best possible way. The heart and soul of Hanoi is the Old Quarter, a maze of narrow streets that have been around for centuries. This is where you'll find traditional shops selling silk, spices, and handicrafts, all crammed together in a chaotic but beautiful symphony. Hanoi is a street food lover's paradise. We're talking steaming bowls of pho, banh mi sandwiches overflowing with flavor, and bun cha, grilled pork with noodles and herbs. Hanoi is a city of contrasts, a place where history collides with modernity, where chaos and beauty coexist. Okay, hold on tight because we're about to hit warp speed as we jump into Ho Chi Minh City, the economic engine of Vietnam. If Hanoi is the heart of Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City is the pulse, a city that's constantly moving, evolving, pushing forward. This is a city of skyscrapers, rooftop bars, and a nightlife that's legendary. We're talking world-class clubs, underground speakeasies, and live music venues where you can dance until the sun comes up. But beneath the modern facade, Ho Chi Minh City is also a city steeped in history. You've got the Cu Chi tunnels, a vast network of underground tunnels used during the Vietnam War, a sobering reminder of the country's past. Ho Chi Minh City is a place for dreamers, for hustlers, for anyone who wants to experience life in the fast lane. Get ready to be transported back in time as we roll into Hoi An, a charming ancient town on the central coast of Vietnam. This place is like stepping onto a movie set, a perfectly preserved trading port with colorful houses, lantern-lit streets, and a pace of life that's refreshingly slow. Imagine strolling down narrow lanes lined with tailor shops, their windows displaying vibrant silks and intricate embroidery. As the sun starts to set, Hoi An transforms into a magical wonderland. Hundreds of silk lanterns illuminate the streets, casting a warm glow on the ancient architecture. You can take a boat ride down the Thu Bon River, the water reflecting the twinkling lights, or simply wander the streets soaking up the enchanting atmosphere. Hoi An is a place to slow down, to savor the simple pleasures, to get lost in the beauty of a bygone era. Alright adventurers, lace up your hiking boots because we're heading north to Sapa, a breathtaking region in the Hoang Liên Son Mountains. Imagine this. Emerald green rice terraces cascading down the slopes, traditional villages clinging to the hillsides, and misty peaks shrouded in clouds. Sapa is a trekker's paradise, with trails winding through bamboo forests past waterfalls and up to panoramic viewpoints that will take your breath away. You can trek for days, spending nights in homestays with local families experiencing their way of life firsthand. Sapa is home to several ethnic minority groups, each with their own unique customs and traditions. You can visit local markets where women in colorful clothing sell handicrafts or witness traditional dance performances that have been passed down through generations. Sapa is a place to challenge yourself physically, to connect with nature on a deeper level, and to experience a side of Vietnam that's both ancient and alive. Get ready for some serious beach vibes as we land in Da Nang, a coastal city that's quickly becoming one of Vietnam's hottest destinations. We're talking pristine beaches stretching for miles, crystal clear water, and luxury resorts where you can sip cocktails with your toes in the sand. But Da Nang is much more than just a beach town. You've got the Marble Mountains, a cluster of 5 marble and limestone hills riddled with caves, tunnels, and hidden temples. And then, there's the Dragon Bridge, an architectural marvel that literally breathes fire and water. Every weekend it comes alive with a spectacular show of lights, fire, and water that will blow your mind. Da Nang is also a foodie's dream, with seafood restaurants serving up the freshest catches of the day. Da Nang is a city that's got it all: stunning beaches, cultural attractions, delicious food, and a vibrant nightlife. Alright, time to escape to paradise. We're jetting off to Phu Quoc Island, a tropical gem off the coast of Cambodia. Picture this: white sand beaches that stretch as far as the eye can see, turquoise water so clear you can see the ocean floor, and swaying palm trees providing the perfect amount of shade. Phu Quoc is all about relaxation. Spend your days lounging on the beach, swimming in the crystal clear water, or snorkeling and diving amongst colorful coral reefs teeming with marine life. If you're feeling adventurous, rent a motorbike and explore the island's lush interior, discovering hidden waterfalls and local villages. As the sun sets, head to the beach to witness the most incredible sunsets you've ever seen. Phu Quoc is a place to disconnect from the world, to reconnect with yourself, and to simply be present in the moment. Fasten your seatbelts, history buffs, because we're about to journey back in time to Hue, the former imperial capital of Vietnam. This city is like a living museum, with ancient citadels, ornate tombs, and palaces that whisper tales of emperors and dynasties. Imagine strolling through the imperial city, a sprawling complex of temples, pavilions, and courtyards that once housed the Nguyen dynasty. Just outside the city, you'll find the royal tombs, a series of elaborate mausoleums built for the emperors of the Nguyen dynasty. Each tomb is a unique architectural masterpiece, surrounded by gardens, ponds, and temples. Hue is also a city of culture and artistry. Hue is a city that will transport you back in time, immersing you in the grandeur and intrigue of Vietnam's imperial past. Hold on tight because we're about to enter a landscape that seems straight out of a Chinese painting. Ninh Binh. Imagine this: towering limestone peaks rising dramatically from emerald green rice paddies, ancient temples perched on cliff tops, and winding rivers reflecting the sky like mirrors. Ninh Binh is often called Halong Bay on land, and for good reason. The landscape here is just as breathtaking, with jagged peaks jutting out of the water, creating a surreal and otherworldly atmosphere. One of the best ways to experience Ninh Binh is by boat. Ninh Binh is a place to escape the crowds, to reconnect with nature, and to experience a side of Vietnam that's both serene and spectacular. For our final adventure, we're heading south to the Mekong Delta, a vast network of rivers, canals, and islands where life unfolds on the water. Imagine a labyrinth of waterways teeming with boats, floating markets piled high with exotic fruits and vegetables, and villages built on stilts over the water. The Mekong Delta is a sensory overload in the best possible way. Wake up early and experience the magic of the floating markets. Hundreds of boats laden with produce, handicrafts, and even cooked food gather to trade, creating a bustling and chaotic scene that's unlike anything you've ever seen. Take a boat trip through the narrow canals, ducking under low-hanging bridges and passing by houses on stilts. The Mekong Delta is a place to get lost in the rhythm of life on the water, to experience a culture that's deeply connected to nature, and to witness the raw beauty of Vietnam's southern heartland. And that's a wrap. We just dropped 10 epic locations you absolutely have to hit up in Vietnam. From the surreal beauty of Halong Bay to the chaotic energy of Ho Chi Minh City, this country is a trip you won't soon forget. Seriously, if you're looking for adventure, for culture, for food that'll rock your world, Vietnam needs to be at the top of your list. Book that ticket, pack your bags, and get ready for an experience that'll stay with you long after you've left. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on our next adventure. We're out. Thanks for joining us on this virtual tour of Vietnam's top 10 must-visit places in 2025.